Buenos días. Este es el The Show 2019 de la Major League Baseball. Este es un prospecto de pitcher que estoy jugándolo. Estoy tratando de subirlo a las mayores, a las ligas mayores, para el equipo de Tampa Bay. Hasta ahora los números que tengo son muy buenos. Estas son las estadísticas de strike, ball, primer picheo strike, los juegos ganados. Hasta ahora he hecho 2 no-hitter de juego perfecto. Estos son los números de cuando estaba en AA. 8 win, no loss, o sea, no he perdido. En el primer año en AAA gané 9 y no perdí ninguno. Los strikes que tengo, ¿dónde están? Aquí están. En el primer año 100, en el segundo año ya en AAA 135, y en este segundo año de AAA tengo 40 strikeout. So, el primer juego que tengo 2 jugados y 1 perdido. En el 9º inning me hicieron un hit, el único hit que hicieron, y el pitcher relevista perdió el juego. So, yo perdí, por ende perdí el juego. So, tengo de 2 jugados 1 y 1. So, vamos a ver si puedo hacer en este juego, puedo hacer un no-hitter. Eso es lo que quiero hacer, el tercer no-hitter. Hasta ahora la mayor cantidad de strikeout que he hecho son 13, creo, 13 o 14 strikeout. Aquí están los numeritos otra vez de
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Columbus Clippers and the Durham Bulls. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Babe Pretty Boy, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
From Dominican
it wasn't
Republic.
A great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Este soy yo.
Now at the plate, Brandon Wade. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Columbus, the designated hitter, Brandon Wade.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Pero hay un out.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
Oh, foul.
And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
No-hitter.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball well outside. 1 out, nobody on.
Aquí vamos.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2
del juego.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
The third baseman.
Into the box now, Mariano Villalobos, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hanna giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Into the box now, number 50. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 50.
Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. High in the air out to center field.
Batazo peligroso.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
Yeah.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
La curva. Right there.
Oh, that grounder got him.
Eso.
Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off,
la
I
bola
think he's going to try to continue.
me pegó en la pierna. Están verificando que yo esté bien.
Coming to the plate
bla,
now,
bla, bla.
Greg Allen. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Greg Allen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. To his right, Chavis. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Set to get his day started, Rafael Gomez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he'll step off.
Hits. Vamos bien. Lo que queremos es llegar y hacer un no-hitter.
Bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under a hang. And that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Brian Lavarnway, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Hit out towards second. Escalona is there. On to first, and there were two down.
Two down.
Set to get his day started, Brian Sierra. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Brandon Wade. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Ochoa. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And he falls behind 0-2.
Slider right here.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Heredia. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Y eso automáticamente daña
Dan, how frustrating is that
no-hitter.
right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Hot shot down the line. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is taken down and in for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now another 1-2. Hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting, number 50.
Stepping in now, number 50, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-2, here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
When you have as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
At the plate, Darrell Wallace.
The first base.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. There was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. 1-0, here it is. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Y se acabó la entrada.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in, Greg Allen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up and it says 0-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hannah is under it. 1 away. Stepping in, Rafael Gomez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Chavis is up with it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Lavarnway. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Standing in, Brian Sierra. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now he'll step off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brandon Wade.
Standing in now, Brandon Wade. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Ochoa. He singled his last time up.
Cesar Ochoa.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Heredia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Digging in once again, Mariano Villalobos. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 50. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in, Darrell Wallace. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2, though.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
The center fielder, number 1.
In now, Greg Allen. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Rafael Gomez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Ryan Lavarnway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
No hits to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now Brandon Wade. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two. The 0-2 delivery. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. One hit, one left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Bulls are in front here, 1-0. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Ochoa. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch on its way. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Noveno inning. El piche se está cansando, supuestamente.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
No pudimos hacer,
he looked like he was a little bit out in
no
front
pude
on that
hacer
breaking ball right there.
el no
The
hitter,
body can
pero
go a little bit. If he was able to keep his
vamos a
hands back
tratar
a
de ganar
little
el juego.
bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
A ganar el juego.
Ready now, Mariano Villalobos.
The third baseman, number 4.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Villalobos.
Behind this as this ball is looped over toward first.
Segundo out.
But this will be taken easily at first, and there are two gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 50. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And there's a called strike two as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing
Ahí está,
and a miss. He
ponchado.
struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Durham used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Babe Pretty Boy notches his third win of the year. Adam Pletko is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Durham Bulls and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 29 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan? Into the box now, Stephen Clay. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tides, the center fielder, Stephen Clay.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
Second, the first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Danny Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chang moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, David Key, runner in scoring position with Subir.
Key.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Cedric Mullins. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
William Casado is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The first baseline. Choi scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding in, Steve Wilkerson. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Heredia is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Parker Slater. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Slater.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder,
at the plate, Stephen Clay. He reached on a single in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Bulls lead it 6-0. At the plate, Danny Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Danny.
First offering on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. A ball and a strike. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Now batting.
Into the box hitter. Now, Brian Saylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Now batting, David Key. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. The Bulls are in front here, 7-0. Stepping up to the plate, Cedric Mullins. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The 0-1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. That misses. 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Casado is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is a norm for this ball player.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hanna is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly.
Alberto.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first. Now to the plate, Steve Wilkerson. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Digging in now, Parker Slater.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's
Parker.
the first pitch to him.
Slater.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chang going back on it. Still ranging back. Gone!
Now batting, the center fielder, Steven.
Stepping in now,
Clay.
Stephen Clay, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hanna in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Primer home run que me dan en esta temporada.
He'll swing it from the left
Creo
side
que en
right
todo
here.
lo que yo tengo
Hitting left-handed
jugando
off for right-handed pitchers, hitting
solamente
over
me han dado
300 against
3
right-handed
jonrones.
pitching.
First offering on its way. And
Contando
this pitch is
este.
taken on the inner half for
Este es el
strike 1.
tercero.
2 out, nobody on. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, You have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
To 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Saylor. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And it's fouled away. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Hit hard on the ground to the right.
Wow.
He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
The batter,
Digging in the switch hitter, David Key, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
The 0-2 delivery. And he pops it up. Chaim will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Doble
Digging
ahora.
in, Cedric
Doble
Mullins.
play.
He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Chang is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready once again, William Casado. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps
Una
down
sola
the
carrera
line.
limpia hasta ahora. El jonrón que me
will
dieron.
get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Octavo inning, 77 lanzamientos.
For him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This is pulled into right.
Oh shit.
And he will make the play. 2 away now. So striding in, Parker Slater. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1-1 the count now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. And he's got another
Strike
one
out.
here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game,
12
and that'll end
punch-outs.
the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning.
Último
Striding
inning.
in to start the ninth, Stephen
Se
Clay.
supone que yo
And
tengo
they'll
que
need him to get
hacer
something going
un
here.
reto
Steven Play.
First
que
pitch
es
coming, here it
de
is.
hacer más de 100 lanzamientos,
To the left side, but it's
pero
well
todavía
fouled.
en todo lo que tengo jugando en esta temporada no he llegado a 100 lanzamientos. Siempre termino antes, 90, 80.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Este llevo
He's still
84.
looking really solid here in the ninth, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like it's a close game.
And there's one gone to start the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now, Danny
The first
Hernandez.
baseman, number 19, Danny Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chang on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
No sé por qué
As we take a
el
look
que
at
se
his
me
numbers,
pidió
a
eso
couple
ahí,
of things jump out at you.
Definitely,
porque
Matt.
las
He's
zonas
trying
que
to get by guys
se
that are
colorean
game,
de
but that
rojo
leads to some high
aquí, en
pitch
esta
counts.
parte aquí,
That's the case
es
here.
donde el
After that
bateador
hit,
tiene
you have to wonder
más
if he's starting to get a little bit
contacto.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone
Y
seems
esa
to
era
want to
una
err
de
on the
esas
side of
partes
caution in
donde
terms
estaba
of pitch counts.
coloreada.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove,
So,
and it's
y
a
ahí
base hit.
comienzan los
As we
problemas.
take a
Vamos a ver
look
si
at
no
his
me
numbers,
cambian.
a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's
No me
perspective.
cambiaron.
You look at this
Vamos a
line
ver
and you think,
si
wow, he's been
sacamos
sitting guys down all
este
game
inning
long,
sin
and that's true.
problema.
But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little
Mejor
bit
dicho,
tired
sin
in
más
this one.
Yeah, and in
problemas, porque ya
today's
tengo dos
game, everyone
personas en
seems to
base.
want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will land untouched.
Si no está en la barra de energía, ya está cansado.
The 0-2 once
Y
more.
este lanzamiento.
And he fouls this one off. Hernandez at second.
Bueno, al
Sailor
parecer
is
sí
over
voy a
at
hacer el
first with
reto.
one away.
Porque van 93 lanzamientos
Softly
con
hit
este.
down to third. Likely no shot at two. There's one.
Oye, no.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cedric Mullins. And they're
Number
runners at the
5.
corners now.
Vamos a ver. Me piden que sea ponchado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. A swing
Oh
and a
my
ground ball to
God.
third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Ahora
Dan,
sí
you were
creo que
one
me
pitch
van a
away
cambiar.
from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby
Míralo
knock.
ahí.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away
Your
from
attention,
getting out of
please.
a lot of traffic on
Now.
the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating
Here
for
now
a
is
pitcher
our
than to
final
have that
line
happen.
score.
And this
First,
evening's
for the
ends at a
victorious Bulls,
7-2
7
finish.
runs on 10
Durham
hits.
jumped out
No
to an
errors.
early lead in the first and never.
Me dieron 6 hits. Entre ellos el jonrón. Ponché 12. Y aún así no pude hacer los 100 lanzamientos. O más de 100 lanzamientos. Vamos a jugar el último. A ver si podemos hacer el no-gire. Si ven aquí esa parte donde dice at current cap, es la de los 100 lanzamientos.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Cuatro ganados, 1 perdido.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight, and Hans Pagan will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan, any thoughts?
Play ball. 4-4. Take the break.
At the plate, Daniel Bourbon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ahí está pidiendo otra vez en la zona roja. Esperemos que no salga mal.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Batting second.
Next will be the designated hitter, Abraham Liriano. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. Hit back up the middle. And there are 2 away now. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And it's 1-2.
Challenge. Hacer el lado con un rolling o con un flight. Vamos a hacerlo con un flight ball. Ojalá que bate de fly.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving
Ahí
under
el challenge.
And that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. So coming to the plate, Alberto Hernandez.
Finalizar el inning con 12 picheos o menos sin permitir carrera. Retirarlo en orden de 1, 2, 3 o retirarlo en orden con menos de 15 picheos. O sea, con 15 o menos picheos. Vamos a elegir esta. A ver si logramos que sea con menos de 15 picheos.
Here comes the first pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. high in the air into shallow left center. Chavis has a play.
Se fue
He's
ese.
got it one away.
Solo 2 picheos.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, you want to talk about taking care of the baseball, doing what's right, playing fundamentally sound. This team has the fewest errors in the league. Not only do they make the routine plays, but they'll make the spectacular ones as well. Can't be understated the importance of what they're bringing to the table on
en la
the
línea
defensive side.
caliente del
Check that out
bateador.
today.
A veces este que se pide unas cosas
Here's the first pitch
que
to
para que
him.
yo no haga, él no gire.
No balls and 1 strike.
Curva.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping up now, Nelson Chin. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chang sprinting after it.
Ay, qué hijo de la ye.
So the inning will continue.
Dios mío.
Second base now with 2 gone.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do.
Y
That was just
aquí
one of
se
those cement
dañó
mixers, kind of just spinning but
el
doing
no-hitter
nothing.
por un
Nice job
error.
of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags
Un
on 1
error.
swing.
Ese hijo es su madre, mana.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Charlie Tilson.
And
se
Charlie
dañan los
Tilson
gires.
now comes forward. Fouled off. The average to start things out at 324. Still without a home run and 3 driven in. Strike 2.
Eso ya te quita la gana de
So Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Queen. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The designated hitter, Kurt Queen.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Now at the plate, Adam Engel is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Adam Engel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And he had him set up perfectly there, as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1. Stepping into the box, Ozzie Marte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and a strike. Right side. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Un error estúpido en el left. So, ya lo que busco es no
standing in now, Abraham Liriano, as he'll go after the first pitch to him. It comes up empty. It's strike 1. Line towards center field. Heredia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Into the box, John Hicks set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
The third baseman, number 4.
Striding in once again, Alberto Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And this is on the ground, short. Could be 2. 1 there on the first, but no, not in time, as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
In now, Damian Whiters, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing, high drive, left field and deep, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the 2nd out of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Chin. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. Heredia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Ready for another chance? Charlie Tilson. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Chang is in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Daniel Bourbon. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
A ball and a strike. One and 2 now. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now in the box, Abraham Liriano.
The designated hitter, Abraham Liriano.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So stepping in, John Hicks, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Voy a cambiar el lanzamiento porque el challenge es poncharlo con una bola rápida. Él me está pidiendo una curva. So, si lo poncho con una curva, no me van a dar el challenge. Sigue pidiendo la curva. Le voy a tirar la bola rápida. Vamos a ver.
And it's fouled away.
Sigue pidiendo la curva.
Another 0-2 coming. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Ready with another 0-2.
Oh my God.
0-2.
No se deja ponchar. Vamos a poner la bola rápida aquí, a ver.
Another 0-2 home. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So
Challenge
no runs, no hits,
complete.
no errors, and no one left.
Eso
We're
es lo
through
que quería.
6 full, and we still have no score. Into the box now, Alberto Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Damian Whiters. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Whiters.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. He stays alive, still 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Se deja pinchar.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And there's out number 2.
62 en el séptimo. So puede ser que
First delivery
hagamos
to
el
him on
reto
the
de
way.
más de 100 lanzamientos.
Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Now at the plate, Charlie Tilson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Charlie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Escalona over to his right, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Settling in now, Adam Engel. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hanna waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Marte. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Choi fields it cleanly. And he misses there. 1-2.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Still a ball
Creo
and
que
2
sí
strikes.
que lo voy a lograr el challenge.
Another 1-2 delivery.
25 pitches.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
El octavo, o sea que falta un inning.
There, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Stepping in now, Daniel Bourbon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll reach down to make the play on the run. A fine defensive effort there. So striding forward now, Abraham Liriano. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
100. Ya está completo. Ahora vamos a jugar.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Swing and a liner. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone.
Digging in,
Alberto Hernandez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Wow.
Lays off 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Primer juego que lanzo más de 100.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Durham came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Babe Pretty Boy earns his 5th winner of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. So that's a wrap here tonight for Mark DeRosa.
Lamentablemente no pudimos hacer el no-hitter por un error que hicieron en el primer inning de un flyout, pero ganamos otro juego como pitcher, so algo es algo, como dicen. Y nada, este es mi prospecto, mi pitcher prospecto. Está actualmente en AAA, esperando que lo firmen. Estamos buscando que lo firmen en los Tampa Bay Rays. Y gracias por watching. Nos veremos en las próximas.